the first African-American pitcher in Major League Baseball, Dan Bankhead, 1947, makes his debut for the Brooklyn Dodgers. Talk about, Roy, your interest in Dan Bankhead and how the paths crossed for you to research and write about Dan.
Well, SABR does a number of book projects. It's been an ongoing theme with SABR to write project books of biographies of every member of a major league team who's played for a significant squad over the years. And the 1947 Dodgers were a pennant-winning team. And they didn't win the World Series, but they did win the National League pennant. And SABR decided to devote a book uh, in collaboration with the University of Nebraska Press on biographies of every member of the 1947 Dodgers. And they offered up the choice to select who you wanted to write about. And I chose Dan Bankhead just because he was kind of offbeat and not well recognized and deserved further recognition.
The photos of Dan Bankhead that are available, Roy, it represents that kind of youthful joy. He looks like a guy that you'd want to sit down and talk to, play catch with, pick his brain. He looks like he would be approachable. And what you've quoted Doc here in your writing is saying he had a personality that you wanted to be around. He left you with positive things. I was able to enjoy his laughter and his jokes and his smiles. I just wish we knew more about what he went through as an African-American baseball trailblazer.
Well, yeah, I couldn't agree more because Doc Settles, whom you've just mentioned, he was the one who shined a light on Dan's final years when he'd fallen into obscurity. But then it was an essential piece of writing a biography that covered his full life. And I was just fortunate to be able to find somebody who actually knew Dan in those years and was able to shine a light on what his life was like.
And Doc is a remarkably gifted painter, an artist, and will, of course, include his artwork in connection with this episode.